Hello! What's up, YouTube Revolution? ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. So a little while back, Rockstar confirmed that they are working on GTA 6, and people are certain that this may be the year Rockstar makes the announcement for GTA 6, with a teaser trailer like how when GTA 4 announced the Things Will Be Different trailer, and the GTA 5 trailer when Michael said, "Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather." If that's the case here in 2022, we may have the release of GTA 6 sometime in 2024, since Rockstar usually releases games 2 years after the announcement. Like for example, GTA 4 was announced in 2006 and released in 2008, and GTA 5 was announced in 2011 and released in 2013. And Red Dead Redemption 2 was announced in 2016 and released in 2018. So at the earliest, we could see GTA 6 2 years from now in our hands, and where does Watch Dogs 4 fit in this situation? We know with Ubisoft, they make games more frequently than Rockstar, so it's a matter of time when Watch Dogs 4 releases, because if these games are too close together, GTA 6 will bury Watch Dogs 4 alive, no matter how good Watch Dogs 4 will be, even if perhaps it's the best Watch Dogs game ever made in the franchise. If Watch Dogs 4 gets revealed at an event by Ubisoft in 2022, we could be looking at a release at the earliest by the end of 2022, since Ubisoft has done this before with Watch Dogs 2. Let's go back to 2016 when Watch Dogs 2 was announced at E3 2016. So it was announced, I believe, with a teaser in late May 2016, if I remember, and finally released on November 15th, 2016 with no delay. Or they could do it the Watch Dogs Legion way as well, where they revealed Watch Dogs Legion at E3 2019, but got delayed to a year and a half later to October 29th, 2020. So it could look like this if Watch Dogs 4 was to take the Watch Dogs Legion release window style. Watch Dogs 4 gets revealed at a Ubisoft event during E3 2022 and releases nearing the end of 2023. And if that's the case, that GTA 6 is releasing at the end of 2024 and Watch Dogs 4 releases at the end of 2023, that means we have 1 year of Watch Dogs 4 to tie us over till GTA 6. But like I said, this Watch Dogs game has to be the best in the series, ever, and return to a single protagonist, or maybe a couple or few protagonists, and not 9 million different playable characters, like in Watch Dogs Legion. Some of the Watch Dogs community have said that they think Watch Dogs 4, or if it's called Watch Dogs 3 instead, are thinking Legion was just a spin-off, and Watch Dogs 3 or 4 have been in development since Watch Dogs 2 released. And if that's the case, we could see a new Watch Dogs announcement at E3 and possibly release at the end of this year at the earliest, like I said earlier in this video. Since at the end of this year, that will mark 2 years since Watch Dogs Legion has released, and Ubisoft has done this before with the Watch Dogs games. Watch Dogs 1 released in 2014, and Watch Dogs 2 released 2 years later in 2016. So just maybe Ubisoft could return to making it like this between Watch Dogs Legion's release and Watch Dogs 3 or 4, whatever it's called, 2 years later after Legion's release. Going from 2020 into 2022 is 2 years later. That's if a Watch Dogs game is even being worked on. Even though I found Watch Dogs Legion really fun, but some others just didn't like it. I don't know what this possibly means. It's either Ubisoft has given up on the Watch Dogs games, or they are still hard at work on the next game. Remember last year in 2021 when Ubisoft confirmed they are done with the development of Watch Dogs Legion? This could mean they need more resources for the next Watch Dogs game, Or it could mean Legion failed in the eyes of Ubisoft because of all the harsh things people said about it, and they just gave up. I don't want to get my hopes up that this could mean they stopped Legion's development so they could be working on a next Watch Dogs game, so I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt. Also, we got the new Saints Row Reboot coming at the end of August, and with a new Watch Dogs game releasing a few months after, if that's possible, might possibly get buried alive, just like if it was to release close to GTA 6. The new Saints Row could either disappoint the Saints Row fans or completely knock the socks off of everyone. So I'm gonna say this, Ubisoft needs to be very careful and play their cards right, because it's hard to compete with other open world crime games since GTA Online just seems to always dominate, and a lot of other players turned a blind eye to games that look like a GTA clone to them. It's just weird how no other open world crime game has went on the levels of GTA Online to compete with GTA Online yet. And here we are seeing a bunch of Battle Royale games competing with a bunch of other Battle Royale games, and FPS games like Call of Duty and Battlefield having competition all the time. It's like, why is so many other video game companies so scared to compete with Rockstar's GTA Online? You can see that GTA Online makes money well, and how many players come back to the game non-stop. Just why not make your own version of GTA Online? I'm saying that to the other companies that are too scared. Just stop being scared and just compete. I don't want to wait till GTA 6 is online to top GTA 5's online. That's just taking it way too far, because I've been waiting nearly a decade for GTA Online to have a proper competition. But that's all I wanted to talk about. If you're a Watch Dogs, Saints Row, and GTA, and zombie games fan like Dying Light, consider subscribing to the channel and ding that bell icon really hard so I can always stay within fast reach of your fingertips when new uploads arrive. ZombfectedGaming 349 over and out.